Being in your 20s is one of the coolest things to ever happen to any individual. There is so much energy, you have a lot of time, but it can also be overwhelming. These are the 5 things that I hate about being in my 20s.
Let's talk about it. Being lost and there is no manual for life. You see, life doesn't have a timetable, it doesn't have a direction that you're supposed to take. You're in your 20s, you have no idea what you're supposed to do. Like, for example, my program wake up, go look for a job, come back in the evening, go to sleep, wake up, work, go to sleep. Like, you don't have a manual for life. You don't know what you're supposed to do. You don't know what you're supposed to do with your life. You don't know what you're supposed to do with everything that is given at you. Everything is just thrown at you in one direction, and that is a problem. Number two, you are a minor character with a short script. I don't know whether this makes any sense, but being in your 20s, you are not a major character. You don't have kids, you do not have a girlfriend, maybe if that's you, if you don't have a family, so you are a minor character. There are people in their 40s, there are people in their 30s, they have already made a life for themselves. And as a young man, as a Gen Z, you are trying to find your place. You are constantly in arguments with older people because they think you are either rude or you are privileged or but you're just trying to find a place for yourself. You are a minor character, you have to go look for a job and then they tell you need to have like 19 years experience. I'm only 23, I'm only 24. How am I supposed to have experience for 19 years? I've not been working from the time I was born. So being in my 20s is one good thing, but this is also another problem. You are a minor character. Your parents have lived their lives, your siblings perhaps they have lived their lives, and you're just trying to look for a place to fit in. You're just trying to look for a place where you can call your own. You see, with no apartment, no connection, you're just trying to look for your place, and that is one of the things that sucks about being young. Number three is that growth is so painful. I don't know why, but growing up is very painful. Yes, you are young, but you learn that you learn it the hard way. Friends outgrow each other. People go to university, and then you are left in the same level. I was listening to Snoop Dogg one time when he was talking about closing the gap. That in life you grow, and then you realize your friends are not growing, so you have to cut them off. You have to keep growing, and then they are left behind. This is one of the things that I hate about being young, is that you are constantly growing and it's painful. Your friends are going to leave you, your colleagues are going to leave you after you graduate, your comrades are going to leave you, and it's painful. I am one of those people that will rather stick with one friend for the rest of their lives other than have so many friends along the way and have so much character development. I think this is one of the things that I hate so much about being young, is that you get a call, your friend got married, or you get a call, your friend is now a dad. It's not like I feel bad for my friends, but I feel being left behind in a way, it makes you feel a certain way, it makes you feel bad because you are the odd one out. Number four, relationships. Oh my god. There's one thing that I hate is relationship. Being young and being in a relationship. It doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. And let me tell you why it doesn't work. Relationships are so transactional. You have to give something to be given something. You are dating somebody's daughter, they are 21 or they are 20, and you are required to provide a life you can't even provide for yourself. Relationships, they really suck. And it's one of the things that I hate about being in my 20s. And at the same time, being alone is also sucking, because you are constantly,
You are poor. You are weak.
you don't have someone to talk to. Like I said, your friends have outgrown each other. They are in marriages, they're in relationships, and you are alone. Number 5 is a trap of I might as well. This is one of the things that I've seen about being young. There is this ignorance that most of us have. I am young, I might as well do some, I might as well do some vaping. I might as well try some weed. I might as well try dating. We are not doing anything based on, we are reasoning with it. We are just doing things because we feel like we have time. And this is something that I hate. I have wasted a half of my 20s doing nothing, being depressed, just doing some dumb shit. And this is something that I feel so many young people, especially those who are teenagers, the moment they get into their 20s, they feel like we have time. We can do whatever we want. We can drink. We can go to parties. We can do whatever. It's a good thing, being young. You can do whatever you want. But I feel sometimes we are young and stupid, and we do it intentionally because we think, well, I might as well do it. What's going to happen to me? I might as well get a baby. I might as well try some weed, try some alcohol, and before you know it, you are addicted to it. Before you know it, you are deep into something that you can't even get yourself out. This is one of the things that I hate about being young and about being in my 20s. The I might as well thing, the ignorance that is constantly there. And this is something that I feel so many young people have it, and the moment you try to have a conversation with people, they get mad. But this is something that I feel we are failing as young men, and we are failing as young people, not understanding that time is not on our side. As much as we have all our 20s to enjoy and party and do all these things, it's also a trap. It's also a trap that is not going to last forever. Yep, and that is my 5th point. Thank you for watching. Peace.